stuff you find on the grass early in the morning.
Why, is it 7 done?
Oh,
I don't smell anything.
those Jew jokes are older than the life jackets on Noah's Ark.
Yeah. I like to stick with the classics.
Can I please continue with my masterpiece?
I don't know, can you?
Where was
Something about you.
yeah, thought and resolved itself into a Jew.
Plus you.
Stop it!
I'm calling a doctor.
How weary, stale, flat, unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world. Fie on it, oh fie! 'Tis an unweed burden that goes to seed.
There he is. He keeps sneezing and clearing his throat.
Hello there, boy. Been 36 you off a bad cold.
I'm in the middle of my masterpiece.
See that? Delusions and grandeur. I told you it was delirious. He must be running a fever.
I think I've heard examined you right away, Mark.
I am not sick!
Open wide and say Mark.
I do not have a cold.
Very interesting.
What do you see, doctor?
It's not as red and swollen.
Red and swollen?
Red?
Red and swollen. Definitely a sore throat.
Your face now is hot and sweaty.
Hot and sweaty. I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy.
Hot and sweaty. Definitely a fever.
I'm fine. It's not me that's got the problem. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you.
Bless you.
It's just a sneezing. Definitely a nasal control congestion problem. You say you can start explaining, John Paul.
I told you, doctor, I'm not sick. I feel fine. In fact, I never felt better. Now, will you please let me finish my brilliant Shakespearean acting?
Mark, you are very sick. You have all the symptoms of a terrible cold. When I order you, you go straight to bed and stay there with a cup of hot tea for at least a week.
A week?
Above all, I don't you to say one word. You might damage your throat.
But I'm not...
You're not talking. You want to get better, don't you? Now take your aspirin and call your health insurance company early in the morning.
My health insurance company?
I'll be playing golf.
Maybe you're right. This whole experience has left me feeling a little well tired.
Go on, go to bed. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, wallabies, barns, and the lawyers, in the words of the bard himself, these showers are offended.
Hey.
Where?
No talking, go to bed. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, wallabies, barns, and the lawyers, in the words of the bard himself, these shadows are offended. Think not of all that is mended to find her boy offensive with all more curious fault. Do you want some real entertainment? Yeah! Good. I'll get my friend John Paul. Oh, John Paul! He's going to entertain you with a little song for you. John Paul!
I'm going to sing a song for you. Oh. Yes, Sardi?
Well, these friends of mine are just really forced to watch your performance tonight in Shakespeare.
Hi there yourself, Sardi. What can I do for you?
Well, these friends of mine are really forced to watch your performance tonight in Shakespeare.
Oh, no.
I know, isn't it awful?
It sure is.
I was wondering if you could entertain them with a little song.
I know a good going home song, but you have to help me out with it. Do you know what song I'm thinking of?
I think I do.
Uh-huh.
Daylight come and me one go home. Day. He's a day, 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 oh. Daylight come and me one go home. Work all night on a drink of rum.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Stop on and I hear the morning come.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me bananas.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me bananas.
Daylight come and me one go home.
It's 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and me one go home.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Day, he's a day, yo.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Day, he's a day, he's a day, he's a day, he's
Daylight
a day.
come and me one go home.
A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Hide the deadly black tarantula.
Daylight come and me one go home.
It's 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and me one go home.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Day, he's a day, yo.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Day, he's a day, he's a day, he's a day, he's
Daylight
a
come
day.
and me one go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me bananas.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me bananas.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Day-o, day-o.
Daylight come and me one go home.
Day, he's a 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 day-o.
Daylight come and we one go home. Well, I also have a good song for you to sing. It's a real favorite of mine. It's from Al Albert Showcase. Al Albert sang it to his wife on their anniversary. Yesterday, I knew the games to play. I knew the way that life was meant to be. And now love is all here. With all love, we all know it's the key. Love is all I have to give. Love is all as long as I shall live. Take it all, and I'll always be there Thank you. If you were to go like this back here, you'd find Mrs. Gomez, John Paul's mother, making the puppets. In fact, this is where she's sewing a puppet right now. This is for Tessie's birthday party. You'll see it at Tessie's party.
Right.
What is that supposed to be?
Tessie. It says Tessie.
Alright, looks real good.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Alright, here he is, John Paul Gomez, the man behind the John Paul puppets.
What am I supposed to tell him?
Alright, just a little interview. What are your thoughts on the late Jim Henson?
I used to tape every skit from TV in one of my audio cassettes.
Alright. And, what was it like to work with the great Ted Harris?
Well, it's different, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Well, do you have any good thoughts or bad thoughts?
I never thought of any good thoughts before.
Well, mediocre. And what was your favorite skit you enjoyed doing so far?
My favorite skit?
Mm-hmm. Here's Your Life, right?
Yeah, Here's Your Life.
Mm-hmm. I think that your puppets are really cool.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Well, was Jim Henson a genius?
Genius? He was a genius, because now he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So is Richard Hunt.
Am I a genius?
Yes, I think you are.
Great.
So am I.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about great artists? Alright, now you do me. Now,
What am I supposed to ask you?
just ask me what my thoughts on late Jim Henson are.
What are your thoughts of Jim Henson?
Well, I thought they were very good thoughts. The man was genius. But basically, he knew his time was coming, and he knew he couldn't go on being Jim Henson. And he couldn't go on being the great Jim Henson, creator of the Muppets, and he felt his time had come.
Oh. Well, that's very interesting, isn't it?
Okay. And basically, I like the Great Muppet Caper
Mm-hmm.
a little, but I like the Muppet movie more.
Mm-hmm.
And the recent film I saw done by Jim Henson was, Brian Henson, of course, was Muppet Treasure Island, starring Billy Connolly and Tim Curry as Long John Silver. Oh, the Boars were great too.
Oh, but why not the Muppet Jungle Book? Hasn't been filmed a long time.
And well, maybe we can rent it out and request it. Okay. Alright, here she is, head puppet builder and creative consultant for John Paul Gomez and Ted Harris, Mrs. Joanne Gomez.
That's right, I'm glad you got it right, Ted.
Well, this time I did.
Yes, I know you did.
And what are your thoughts on Jim Henson?
The man was a genius, and he is missed terribly, especially by my son and you.
Alright. Am I a genius?
You both are, you and John Paul.
Okay.
You're extremely creative geniuses.
Uh-huh. And what are your thoughts on Frank Oz?
Frank Oz is a very funny man, especially when he has a puppet in his hand,
Uh-huh. You did Miss Peggy, right?
and Fozzie, and several other.
And what was the best movie you enjoyed watching done by Jim Henson?
The first one, the Muppet movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like
Charles
that one.
Durning was great.
Yes. I thought that was the best one. But they're all good, but that was my favorite.
Uh-huh. What is your favorite Muppet?
Kermit.
Uh-huh. I like Kermit too, and I kind of like Fozzie and Miss Piggy. somehow Jim Henson knew his time was coming and he knew he couldn't go on being Jim Henson.
Well, I think he realized that there was going to be a time when he would no longer be able to do what he wanted to do with the Muppets, so that